Warm greetings to everyone. I hope you're well. My name is Entle Kobeni. In this video, I will explain what Insarag is all about and its involvement in urban search and rescue related. So, I'm sure now you're interested. What is Insarag? So, let's deconstruct the acronym. So, Insarag is International Search and Rescue Advisory Group. It is a network of disaster-prone and disaster responding countries and organizations dedicated to urban search and rescue and operational field coordination. So it is a global network consisting of over 90 member states and organizations under the United Nations umbrella. So its mandate is to field coordination, support, render emergency preparedness and response activities more effective and thereby save more lives, reduce suffering, and minimize adverse consequences. Improve efficiency in cooperation among international user teams working in collapsed structures at a disaster site. Promote activities designed to improve search and rescue preparedness in disaster-prone countries, thereby prioritizing developing countries. Develop international accepted procedures and systems for sustained cooperation between national user teams operating on the international scene, and develop user procedures, guidelines, and best practices, and strengthen cooperation between interested organizations during the emergency relief phase. We'll talk about the brief history of Insarag. I'll provide a short clip video showcasing the aftermath of earthquake that occurred in Mexico in 1985 and in Armenia in 1988.
This was the most violent earthquake in the history of Mexico. Registering 8.1 on the Richter scale, its
unprecedented strength destroyed two-thirds of the city of Leninakan. The city of Spitak.
This led to the establishment of Insarag in 1991, and it was created with the United Nations. So what happened is that various international user teams were deployed and are still deployed to countries experiencing events of structural collapse due to natural disasters. So, who comprises Insarag? So, Insarag is comprised of a steering group, 3 regional groups, the secretariat, the user team leaders, and the working groups. So this structure provides the framework of decision making and associated process. The user response framework. The image provided represents all levels of response, which recognizes that search and rescue efforts are chronological and continuous, starting immediately after the occurrence of a large-scale structural collapse disaster. International user response cycle. The image provided represents the international user response cycle. So in phase 1, we have preparedness. In phase 2, mobilization. In phase 3, operation. In phase 4, demobilization. In phase 5, we have post-mission. Nations Office for Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs is assigned to coordinate international assistance in disasters and humanitarian crises surpassing the capacity of the affected country. The United Nations Disaster Assessment and Coordination. It is utilized for deployment to unexpected emergencies. Local Emergency Management Authority. It's crucial responsible for authority for the overall command and coordination and management of the response operation. So now we head over to the categories of classified user teams. So we have 3 categories. We have the light user team, we have the medium user teams, and we have the heavy user teams. So let's start with light user teams. So they offer basic operational capabilities in terms of rescue, equipment, knowledge, and competencies, and do not necessarily provide all key user components. So medium user teams is composed of 5 key components of user and can conduct complex technical search and rescue operations in collapsed or failed structures of heavy wood and or reinforced masonry construction. Heavy user teams. This team is expected to work at 2 work sites simultaneously, so they require equipment and manpower in a technical capacity. South Africa and Insarag, you must be asking yourself a question: is South Africa involved in Insarag? So yes, it is. So South Africa completed the Insarag external classification as a medium user team. So the team conducted a 36-hour exercise during which they demonstrated their capabilities to conduct rescue mission respecting in the Insarag global standard set in the guidelines. The National Disaster Management Center of South Africa is a country focal point for Insarag, and it is responsible for overall coordination, policy and strategy development, support to subnational and municipal spheres of government on user activities. So I would like to thank you for watching the video.